going on, you guys? Your boy Gemini. We're back for another video. Okay, so if you've seen that video on TikTok I made to come over to this YouTube channel here to watch my video, here's the information. Okay, so Detriot 12.7, a Detriot 12.7, or that could look like a 14, but I could be wrong. That's a Cummins. That's a Cummins. That's a DD15, and the very far back is a Caterpillar motor at the back. So there's a Caterpillar in the back. These motors here are going to be rebuilt, fully brand new, new paint job, new turbo, new filters, new starter. If you want to add a new clutch, you can too as well. Everything is going to be brand new, and it's going to be installed or sold to the buyer or where this motor is going to. Now, here at Paramount Diesel, I'll add the links to the address, the phone number to the location, because this is where I bought my motor and did the motor swap. Okay, now here's the big information news that why you came here in the first place. These motors here are endangered, and the reason why I'm saying this is because 100% sourced from my guy, and I love these motors so much. Freightliner Detroit is going to every small shop to look for these motors here, and they're gonna buy them all off. They're gonna buy them, all of them, and take them off the market. When they take these off the market, it's gonna be harder to find these kind of motors to install in your truck, and you won't be able to get your hands on one if you plan to do a motor swap. These motors here, you look about 15, 20 grand to do a fully rebuilt. To do a fully rebuilt on a Caterpillar C15, you're looking about 39,000, almost 40 grand to do a fully rebuilt on those. Caterpillar are really good. They're really reliable. They're super reliable. The problem is that when it's time to take care of them or even do a full rebuild on those motors, it costs an arm and a leg. With a Detriot 12.7 costs half of that, and you can drive another 10, 13 years down the road if you drive over 100,000 miles a year. These motors here can go over 5 million miles and still run. All you do is change the piston, the sleeve, redo the head, do the injectors and all that stuff, and take care of the bearings inside and everything. It'll run another 1,000,000 miles easy. And they're more efficient, they're more fuel efficient than a C15, and the maintenance on the cost is cheaper. This motor here on maintenance and fuel consumption on your truck costs way more cheaper than a DD15. If you're looking to do a motor swap and you're looking for a Detroit 60, you better go ahead and get your hands on it right now, because these Detroit here, Freightliner Detroit is buying these motors from these small shops, and you will not get your hands on these motors anymore. Mr. Junior is gonna buy more of these motors as much as he can. What he can find for these Detroit 12.7s here, he's gonna fully rebuild them and sell them to customers and clients like yourself. If you want these motors, this is your chance to get them, because once these motors are out of the market, out of these small shops, you will never gonna find a Detroit 12.7 or a 14 liter for you to buy to do a motor swap on your truck. That is a bit of very important information that I'm giving you guys now, because you guys subscribe to my channels, you guys watch my videos. Me, myself, I like and love helping other people, educate other people, and give them what they need. Okay, give my entertainers, my viewers, my subscribers what they need and what they're looking for if they're planning to do something like this. Because it could be one of you guys having an owner-operator truck, and then you guys want to buy a Detroit 12.7, Detroit 60. You better get your hands on one now, because once these motors are gone, that's it. Because these motors here, there are pre-emissions. You don't have to run e-logs on them if you don't want to, and they're paper log exempt because the motor. Okay, so you know you're good there. This is a good time to buy a Detroit 60 series 12.7 or a 14 liter, whichever you can get your hands on, whichever you want to put that motor into that truck. Over here at Paramount Diesel, they make fabrication for the motor mounts for your truck. So if you got a Peterbilt, if you got a KW, if you got a Freightliner Cascadia or any other Freightliner or Freightliner Columbia, naturally the Freightliner Columbia, they come with most of these motors anyways, but not all of them. If you got a Freightliner Coronado, if you got a KW T 600 series or a T8, and you want to put a Detriot in it, the best bang, the best value of the motor is that Detriot 60 series right here. Burn fuel is very more fuel efficient. Maintenance costs on these motors here is way less than a DD15, and way less than a C15 Caterpillar. They're buying off the market. They're gonna be gone. So if you want one and you get the money for it, get one. If you want to buy a motor and then do a swap later, get your hands on one, man, because once these motors are here gone, that's it. I lost my Detriot 60. My new truck that I'm getting once I get the insurance money for my truck, it's a Freightliner Coronado. You guys seen them. It has a Detriot 60 in it. I'm happy. I'm good. I have a Detriot 60 already. Question is, are you guys looking for this kind of type of motor for your truck? Because if you're a truck driver, if you're a true truck driver, we drive trucks for a living to make our money, to make good, decent money or badass money. This Detriot here is the way to go. The best bang, the value of your money right here. Now, I will add the links to the bottom to this address. So if you want these guys here, these mechanics here to install and fabricate it to your truck, to make custom lines for your AC, custom lines for your... So if you plan to buy one of these motors here and put it in your Freightliner Cascadia like what I did, they're gonna have to fabricate that motor to that truck. They have to make custom motor mounts for it. They have to make custom intercooler piping for it, so the way they can run your intercooler for your boost for your turbo. They have to make custom piping for your antifreeze to your radiator. They gotta make custom air lines to run your AC on your truck. They gotta do a lot of fabrications to make that motor work everything the way it's supposed to, like on your truck is the way it's supposed to. Your engine brake, your AC, the way the motor sits and all that, you know, everything comes into play to make that motor work for your truck. And to have one of these motors here in your truck is the most bang, the best value bang, the most fuel efficient, less cost and maintenance to take care of it, and reliable as hell. These motors, man, they can run, dude. They're reliable as hell. Detriot 60 is very famous of it, okay, for that. And that's the reason why these motors are so good compared to a DD13 or DD15. Way better. Oil change on my Freightliner Cascadia one before my motor went out on my DD15, it cost $480 to do an oil change. Just the oil change and the oil filter only. That's not including changing out your diesel and water separator filter, or your air filter, or your coolant filter, or your power steering filter. But when I put a motor swap on a Detriot 60 on my Cascadia, the maintenance cost just to do oil change and an oil filter alone, you're looking at about $320 to $340. Big difference, okay? Or a little over $100 saved up right there. If you want to spend another $480 or 400 and around that area, 480, 470, 490 around there, you change your air filter and your water and your diesel filter separator. Air filter, diesel and water separator, oil and oil filter for the exact same amount you pay for a DD15 just to do oil change on this motor here. That's what it costs to do oil change on this motor here. $320, $330, $340 to do oil change on this motor. Cheap as hell. In the long run, every nickel and dime adds up. Saves you money to do other things that can help maintain your truck. If a shock goes out, you can use that money that you saved up from your oil change to change your shock, to buy an airbag, because when your airbag leaks, or help buy one of the drive tires got a flat, or a headlight went out, or your injectors went bad, or your turbo went out, you go buy a new turbo. Over time, you're getting that money back by using this motor here and maintaining on this motor here. Alright guys, that's all right now. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs like, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell. When I make a new content, a new video, you'll be the first one to know. Those of you guys been watching my videos and those of you guys been subscribed to my channel, thank you for your love and support. You guys keep me going, and I'm back. Catch you next time. Just to let you guys know, I forgot to record this part here, but about the Detroit 60. We're in the shop here. All the bays are full here at Paramount Diesel. This guy's doing a motor swap on a C15. Did a motor swap, or either he did a motor swap or he did a 40 rebuild, because everything's being installed here. Over here, heads are being done. He's a Detroit 60 right here, okay, doing rebuild and so forth. That's a Cummins. Over here we got 2 Cummins here. So if you're looking for a Cummins, if you don't want a Detroit 60, this is where to go. Now over here, Diesel, Paramount Diesel, parts and service, 346-646-5370. Here are 2 Cummins here that you can buy if you want these 2 motors here. These 2 motors here are for sale, okay? So, you got the idea of it? There you go. Now, this is just one bay area over here that they have, okay? So all these bays here, that one had a Caterpillar C15 in it. That one's being worked on. Either he's installed a new one or he rebuilt that one. I don't know the whole story for that one. But see, all these bays here are all open, okay? Over here on this side here, the motor that I just did, the motor for the Detroit 60 that they're gonna be fully rebuilt, they're in that bay over there. So he just got those motors in, he's gonna rebuild those. I believe one of my friend's friend is looking for one and they do a motor swap. I told him to come here. These are all filled up and these are being worked on as well. So you see, they're always busy. They always have trucks in here, okay? Always have trucks in here being worked on as we speak. So again, I will add the links to the very bottom of the video of this location, their phone number. If you're looking for a Detroit 60, he's gonna try to get some more, okay? Before they totally gone off the market and you can't get your hands on them. So I'll add the number, the address, and the phone number to this location. That way, if you're looking for a Detroit 60, this is where they got it. If you want them to install it, they can do it here as well. All right, guys, going home. Peace.